All right, Miyagi. What is going on, you dead set legends? And welcome to the best day of the week. Welcome to the best arm wrestling variety show in the world, wherever the world, in the fucking universe. Welcome to Maximum Bang Monday. I am your host, the Aussie Armwrestler, and I am joined, of course, by my tag team partner for life. And we're going to be hanging out next week, John.
The time, it's like a black hole. The closer we get to the event, the slower the time creeps. But you want to know what? It's all right. It feels good because I've been talking. I've been in communication with one Roger Learned, who will be my right-handed opponent at my first ever Knuckles Up appearance. And I'm in a rare position right now. I'm in a rare position. We're gonna talk about the match, but remind me to say why I'm in such a rare position for me going into this match, because I'm feeling things I haven't felt in a long time.
Oh man, boy, oh boy, have we got a show. First of all, you can see by the thumbnail. Apparently, rumors are having it that they've kind of agreed. Finally. We've been chasing this match for years. Ryan Bowen versus Schoolboy. Now, if I selfishly, obviously, Knuckles Up or King of the Table, just so I could be there, bit of arm sports entertainment to nail that match, where would you like to see? Because for my understanding, and I think Ryan was in the chat a little bit earlier, so for my understanding, there's an agreement, because I was just on Ray's show last night. Unfortunately, I haven't watched it. But hey, finally, John, we're gonna get it, hopefully in 2024.
You know, it's so funny now to look back at the last time they were in close proximity, where they both arm wrestled the same guy, but Ryan arm wrestled him after Schoolboy arm wrestled him. And I love every minute of it. I think it's good. It's hot. You know, Ryan's channel seems, I don't even know what it's at right now, but I feel like it went from 100,000 to like whatever it is now very, very quickly. So he's hot. He's hitting all the right notes with the way he's presenting himself. And of course, he did what he had to do to be accepted back into the upper levels of arm wrestling today. So what I don't know what everybody else thinks. I think it's pretty clear it's not going to be Arm Wars. I don't think those bridges were quite mended up. It certainly it could be East versus West. Certainly it could be King of the Table. Certainly it could be Knuckles Up.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a Knuckles Up. Hopefully, Knuckles Up 3. I'll be there. Maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. So I would
get the book out, guys. Knuckles Up or King of the Table. No, Knuckles Up. So then John and I can be there.
But you know what? Maybe the most important part of this match is that right now, I think it's actually maybe close.
Well, we'll get your prediction in just a moment. We're going to break it down because also we've got to talk about refunds and things regarding the Maximum Bang Trading Card Series 2. And we're also going to talk about the state of arm wrestling. Are we in, I don't know, for those people that have taken enhancing drugs, uppers, as you will. But when there's a come down, it gets nasty. It does. And I think we're having a come down from Devon and Levan, because since Devon and Levan, it has been nothing but dog shit.
Everybody's mad at everybody. It's like the entire community was just like doing lines for like 6 months straight. And now it's dry. There's nothing to be found. And people are getting a little bit little bit chippy, little yippy. There's
Yeah.
I have not been like I'm not on Facebook. I don't know a lot about that. I'm not even putting videos out. But I have had more messages in the last 3 days than I have over the last 3 months from people that are like explaining this situation to me, and like they're like, oh my God, this, that, the other thing. I'm like, oh, hey, everybody, welcome to the party. I've been here for about 2 years now. Glad you could make it.
There are just spot fires going everywhere, and I'm just like, okay, I'll give everyone a small bit of insight for the people that have turned up. I'm going to say hi to you in a moment. This is where I don't care. And let me tell you why. I got a nice little memory on Facebook. For those that are on Facebook, you can look up every day. You get memories of what happened this time last year. This time, 4 years ago, a doctor walked into a room and told me to say my final goodbyes to my wife. She reacted poorly to chemotherapy and she wasn't doing well. She was struggling, and I was told. And I looked at the doctor and I said, fuck that. She'll be coming home with me tonight. She's going to make it. And of course, we all know the story. She's amazing. We got 2 beautiful girls and things like that. So all of this garbage that is going on, I don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care about any of it. My goal from day one was to watch a beautiful sport that is arm wrestling. I will never bow down. I do not care about the money. I do not care about your money. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have had someone tell you that you need to say goodbye to your wife, it's pretty fucking hard, and it scars you for a very long time. So I don't want to bring a damper on the show because I am going to say hi to all the Dead Set Legends in the chat. But just let you know, all of you petty people out there, I don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care. I love my girls. I love my dog Zeus. I love all my projects I'm doing outside of it. And don't get me wrong, I love doing this YouTube thing. But at the drop of a hat, I'm ready. I can leave whenever I want. I just want to do some caption games, John. I want to give away some prizes. I love making memorabilia for stuff that we collect. And I love commentating arm wrestling. I love watching these athletes, these modern day gladiators, put their arm, their ego and everything on the table. And everything else, I don't care.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is what I like to call full loin Jake Ward. Full loin. We got a plump loin going on over here, boys. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. Anyway, let's say hi to all the Dead Set Legends in the chat before I kill their mood, because we've got a ripping show coming up. But we'll play the caption game a little earlier than usual because we've only got John for another 50 minutes, and I'll go on for a little bit. We'll do a bit of a fun Q&A. Zero's in the chat. He says, come on, Schoolboy, come down under.
Whoa.
Why doesn't Ryan pay for Schoolboy to come to Australia and boost AWE?
That would actually be interesting. The question will be, where can and cannot Schoolboy travel to? Because I think there might still be restrictions on that. I don't know, but that's the first thing in my mind.
Brilliant. Hang on. Bowen for the win, says a Drew 24. This is too risky for Schoolboy since he's the bigger guy and should win too, right? And he should have have the better top roll as well. Oh, there's Ryan. So thrilled. Okay, so they're keen. Oh, they're working out where and when. Beautiful.
I see.
Beautiful. Hey, Ryan apologizes. Gets himself in another big-time match. He knows exactly what he's doing. That's my goal.
You know what we should do, though? Don't take this, Ryan, if you're watching, right? Don't take this. I just think it would be fun if we have like a little game of how long it will take before Engen pops again for some ridiculous reason that Ryan has no control over, and then Ryan has to apologize again. I'm gonna say it will be after. When will it be? It will be after whatever the next big event for Ryan will be, and then we'll see what happens.
But at this stage, I'm very happy that we're getting the Ryan Schoolboy match. Andy Beckett, Sylvester's Talone is in there. We got Joe Nelson. What a stud that guy is. Roy Baker, Yo Aussie, and Uncle Chubbs.
Oh,
love me some Roymond. How can you not hate Roy Baker? I
thought that I had the most hateable face in the game, but Roy, I think he destroys me.
Well, he's coming hot for you as well. Rick Chains is in there. Love me some Rick Chains. Is that Jabba the Hutt co-hosting Aussie?
I'm actually down in weight right now. I am like as lean as I have been in the last 6 months.
There you go. Jokes Explained Incorporated. Let's go. That'll cost you some points, Red Cat. I'm all loined up. Dustin's in the chat. What up, Dustin? Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ready Bang Bros. Hall and Bloods. Private Eyes. I'm watching you. Yeah. For all the ones that kind of watch and see if we're going to talk about. I think I get about 30, 40 messages a day and this channel and this channel and this channel and this post and this said about you. And it's like, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in. Hey, while you're there, hit the like button. Jump in there and hit it. All right. Let me say hi to some people at the moment. Okay. So Roy says, hello, gents. Since Ray is the mediator, probably most likely king of the table. If not, then East versus West. Roy Lavari, don't come in with logic. I want it to be like in Ryan's garage. That would be sweet.
That would be very, very, very arm wrestling. Back to pure arm. If you want to know what real arm wrestling is, it's what you're doing in your garage on the regular. That's what arm wrestling actually is.
We need that big time. Major Mason's in the chat. Let's roll down. Jack says, will you be the announcer at the next King of the Table? You always do an amazing job. Yes, at this stage, we're in agreements, which is good. Get to work with Neil for the first time. But, got to do Knuckles Up first, and then we'll go from there.
Nice. When is the next? When is the next King of the Table?
June 1st. That's why I'm not at Arizona State.
Right.
Yeah, which is going to be a cracking event. I like this one from Joe the Hammer. He's like, I come here and the first thing I hear is plump loin. No, it's going to be a good episode.
Joe and I have been beating the piss out of each other on the table lately. Boy.
Let's go. Spacey's picking Bowen. See you at Arizona State. Ready Bang from Turd Burglar. School Lady Boy.
Lady Boy.
John Cattery.
I will see. I think that when I pull Roger, I think it's going to be a pretty close match. So my goal is to become more purple in the face than a shade darker than what Jerry has achieved in the past. I don't know if it's possible, but that's, you go shoot for the stars. That's what my mom always said.
Shoot for the stars. Wow. I think it's just like, not only like shoot for the stars, so like cool and corny, but it's like, that's what my mom used to always say. Shout out to Jonathan Taylor Thompson's mum. Yes, the next King of Table is going to be sick.
Yeah,
and we'll touch up. We'll touch up about the Travis Bagent competing. Yeah. That's going to be sick. Right, let's try and not quickly, but hey, let's break down the Ryan Bowen and Schoolboy match. I do have a poll going.
I got a poll going
the
too.
Moment, while everyone hits the like button for me, and 60% at this stage say Schoolington Boy.
67, you say?
60%.
60%. All right. That's pretty close. Speaking of arm sports, entertainment, baby.
Oh,
yeah. Look at that.
Let's just say arm sport better stick around for the caption game.
Oh, baby. You got some good stuff there?
Well, you know, I might not. I didn't show you pre-show. We're too busy having fun.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you now.
Nice.
Hang on. Yeah, we'll get in there. No, so 60% say Schoolboy is clearly Ryan. What? Ryan will be about 105, 106 kilos. He'd sit around there. And what was Schoolboy? Did he come in at like 120?
I don't know. He was big.
Schoolboy. Oh, and I want to get your opinion on something as well, John. Schoolboy versus Leonidas. It's not about hanging shit or anything like that. Oh, it's about. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if we can find Schoolboy's weight. Okay. The Schoolboy comes to the. See if they do the tail of the tape. So the majority of the matches from East versus West came out like a week into, not even a week later.
Yep.
Like 4 or 5 days, and the matches were already on YouTube. What are your thoughts about if you were running a pay-per-view at a high level like that? When would you release the matches?
To me, it would all depend on what the outcomes were. What is the pay-per-view bringing in? Does the time between the pay-per-view event and the release, does that affect the bottom line dollar? And I'm sure it does, but I don't know. It's not clear to me at what point that is. And it's not clear to me if that's what they're thinking. And two, it's not clear to me if they're thinking at all. I don't know. But my decision, if I was a businessman, that's why I try not to ever do promoting, because I'm not good at that. Right.
Yeah.
But if I was, let's say I went in and I was going to promote a different sport that I didn't participate in, I would just try to get the best bottom dollar. Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's the goal of the business, while maintaining a happy, medium between your fans. So whatever that was the best between there. And now that they've done 12 of them, I would assume they have some kind of an idea based on their data that they've gotten. But
I guess like it does suck. Like obviously the I had what did I have? 121 kilos Schoolboy weighed at East versus West.
Bowen says 127.
Of course, Bowen will put some mayonnaise on the story. Well, the tail of the tape says 121. Check your eyes, Ryan. But yeah, so I would assume he would just be bigger than that. Now, yeah, I think there was a few pirated videos out, and they already got up to 500,000 views before they were put down, which would suck if you're running the show. Yeah, absolutely. So I wonder if they just released it straight away. One, because Devon lost, and
right.
two, because probably 1 million people already watched the video.
Well, everybody saw the live commentary, so that pretty much ruined it all anyways, and that's what really takes the money away from the event, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen any of the live commentary that they do. I get why they do it, but do any of the matches get shown, or do they just pan it on the crowd as the match goes on?
Couldn't tell you.
Hopefully people will let us know. What travesty is this match? First Levan ducks Ryan. Now Schoolboy steps in to face the GOAT. Then we've got seeing Schoolboy give even Leonidas some trouble. Makes me go 50-50 on the Bowen match. Releasing it to the members first would promote memberships.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, on some level, the question is, what is the membership cost versus just buying the pay-per-view? I don't know if that's the same people. Are the same people buying memberships as they're buying the pay-per-view? I don't know.
I'm not too sure, but I am going to tell off our friend Ryan Bowen. No, where was it? Don't swear at me, mate. 127 kilo fucking grams. Come on, mate. I thought we were buds. And now you're swearing at me is what he said last night.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it was just having a look. So Unknown Arm says none of these should be pay-per-views. The clip should be released immediately. Sports go viral while they're happening. And arm wrestling keeps stopping that by going for the quick money of pay-per-view, says Unknown Arm.
Well,
I mean, there's arguments for and against it.
Yep.
I just don't have the money to trial it.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You need that billionaire money. That's like, it's just like you could put on 25 East versus Wests every month and it wouldn't, affect your pocketbook. Then you could really figure out, and just know that you're going to take losses, big losses, and it doesn't even matter because you're just doing it because you want to figure it out. So really, we're just one lotto ticket away from either me or Aussie winning, and then hopefully we'll have that money and we'll have no problem.
Yeah, well, we got to start here from Tim Talmadge. He says, just paying my quality witness protection dues. We're trying to look after Tim Talmadge and just showing my support to the boys.
Look, that witness protection, that's a big part of our job,
That's what we do. We protect you, Tim. We look after you. We look after you. And I hope Arizona State's huge. Might have to talk to you about that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, so early predictions, because we don't know when this match is going to be, but just say Ryan versus Schoolboy is tomorrow. Who have you got? And why is your answer Ryan Bowen?
I just got to say this. Schoolboy doesn't win very much on the big stage. Right? He's got a lot of difficulty. He gets up there and I have overestimated Schoolboy more than any other arm wrestler. I'm like, well, Schoolboy's pretty tough. I think he's going to do this. Nope. I think he's going to do that. Nope. Leonidas, no problem. He's older now. He's wiser now. Nope. That doesn't work either. I think that there's something inside Schoolboy that's preventing him from really using his full potential. That's my honest take on it. I don't know if it's nerves. I don't know what it is, but I think Ryan's going to beat him. I think Ryan will beat him. And I think Ryan will actually, he might lose a round, but I think once he has it, it's done. And he'll,
Schoolboy looked fantastic round one against Leonidas. Looked dangerous.
Right. So that's the big thing, right? Because I think Ryan is the type of guy that's going to take every bit of data, every bit of information. He's going to know exactly, this is what Leonidas did. How can I utilize that with my style? How can I start burying Schoolboy? It's really a buried alive match when you're going against Schoolboy. The more dirt you put on top of him, the more trouble he has later on. Clearly, from his training or his supplements or whatever it is, he's got a bit of an issue when it comes to going the distance. And I think that Ryan is really going to take advantage of that. I think Schoolboy is going to get big and strong, but I don't think he's going to really truly focus on how to beat Ryan Bowen.
Well, this is to become the king of Asia because Ryan's number one in South Korea and India, and Schoolboy is number one in, I think it's Singapore and Thailand. Like, they're beating all the top stars there. So I just want to point out some irony here. I like this guy, Red Hot Chili Peppers. But if you're going to call Uncle Jon a moron, can you just get the grammar right?
He's Canadian. Let it slide. Let it slide. He's from up north. They don't have a lot of them schools up there. It's all socialist country.
Schoolboy is training with Levan and Irakli. Does that help change your mind? I mean, I'm just reading it in that tone because I know Joe and he's a bit of a dick. So does that help change your mind? Still think Ryan wins.
Yeah, I think Schoolboy will be very big and very strong. I actually think he will be too big for his own good. That's where I'm at right now with this, and I would bet approximately $1 Canadian.
That's still about 140 Australian.
Yeah,
so.
$140 Australian or 72 cents American.
Yeah, that's why you'll see me at Knuckles Up. You won't see me eat anywhere, but
with the crew.
Hey, I probably should speak to you privately, but I'm just thinking if we could sacrifice a Friday morning, we'll have to check the schedule because you arrive Thursday night, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that'd probably be our best time to catch an Uber to Times Square and just have a beer and a slice of pizza smack banging Times Square. We won't be able to do a tour of Madison Square Garden, but we can go out the front.
Yeah.
Because Friday night and during the day we got interviews and
working.
press conferences and things like that. And yeah, we're working. So I think because it's not a long flight for you, but you're always fucking miserable as piss when you get off a flight.
Terrible.
Or you just instantly regret meeting me in person.
Great flight. Oh, God damn it. Aussie's here.
Give me drugs. No, but so just quickly, Hennezen. So they've agreed to a match. They're agreed to a match, and they're just trying to work out all the nooks and crannies. So I just hope it's not one of those. Yep, we've announced it. July 10th. 2027. And they were like, oh, well, that was a big piss and wind. So, yeah.
Indeed.
How about that's better.
Getting closer all the time, RHCP.
What else have we got? Ridge Riser says, Ryan just keeps climbing. When I think about the Khaled match, there was a huge difference in approach to taking Khaled. Yeah, because he was knackered.
Well, I just want to again remind everyone that I was one of 2 people on the planet that predicted that.
You did. You and Mrs. Aussie Armwrestler.
Yeah. I'm the only person on the planet who predicted it with having knowledge of why they predicted it. And everybody told me, Uncle Jon, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. It's impossible. Khaled is going to murder. Everybody thought that Schoolboy was going to beat Khaled, but then Khaled was going to beat Ryan, and it was exactly the opposite. So when you think I'm so silly for saying Ryan Bowen's going to win, maybe just remember that I bet an entire $1.
I think Ryan is going to win as well.
Yeah.
And I bet an Australian $1.
Woohoo! Now we're talking.
Don't tell Mrs. Aussie Armwrestler. All right, we'll get a couple of more comments, and then we might get into the caption game because I realise we've only got half an hour until you have to go,
right?
And then I'll talk about refunds and things like that.
Yeah.
Just saying, what are we quick? Unknown Arm says, another unpopular opinion, there are way too many athlete interviews.
Oh.
Well, what do you mean? It's an interesting take.
I wonder.
Give me some more context. Because for me, sorry to jump in, John. I get it if you watch everything. So if you watch Uncle John's channel and say he's got Devon on, and then you watch Engen's channel, he's got Devon on, and then Ray's got Devon on, and then I've got Devon on, and then Tim Talmadge has got Devon on. I get it if you watch everything. But the way I approach it is if they've never been interviewed before. And it's you have to come to different content.
I took it as too many athlete interviews during the event.
Oh, okay.
But maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay.
But I just saw a comment.
I saw one that I'm definitely not even going to acknowledge. What else have we got? Okay. So then, so we'll play Caption game in a moment. What else did we want to talk about? There was, just quickly, John, the state of arm wrestling. We're on a bit of a, I think, and you can tell in the numbers all across the channel, hang on. Here we go. So no sport does this. There's a reason. Your worst episodes are interview episodes 100%. I don't know. I probably actually get more people than if I do a solo show. Truth be told.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing or the different thing. I don't know.
Yeah. There's a reason. Your worst episodes are interview episodes. There's so many athletes that we have. Oh, here we go. No, I mean all the interviews leading up to the stuff. It's way too much. No one listens to LeBron for 2 hours before the finals. They would if he gave them the time. Who would want to? Yeah, I hate LeBron. Have them in for a minute, then move them on. Is this like when they turn up to the event and they've done an interview with Ray? So I'm going to last East versus West. They did an interview with Ray. I think they did an interview on Lion Pride. I think they did an interview on Nissa Kamadan's channel. Yeah. I think you might be on your own there, Unknown Arm. I get it.
I think that it's the timeline we are currently in with arm wrestling, and where there's still a bit like nobody can just contact LeBron and just get an interview, right? It's not possible, right? Arm wrestling is nowhere near that. You know, you and I were very good friends with a lot of the best arm wrestlers on the planet, right?
We're very lucky.
But if arm wrestling keeps going, that's not going to be the way it is forever. So I think it's just part of this whole thing, which is part of the situation that arm wrestling's in right now, where we're growing. There's lots of growing pains. There's lots of corruption. There's lots of weirdness. There's lots of really weird stuff. Like, I'll just say this. I'm not really too involved in a lot of behind the scenes things right now, but the amount of bullshit that I hear that's going on behind the scenes is greater than it's ever been by a margin. And it's exhausting and ridiculous. And it just makes me look, I'm so happy to be going to a pay-per-view event in the United States. I'm so happy to be going to Arizona State to hang out with people and Tim Talmadge, my good buddies. Like, I'm just like, it's everything you got to do is just a bunch of bullshit now. Don't talk to this person. Only talk to this person. Don't go there. Only go here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's getting a bit, everyone's attacking each other. Is it growing pains? Is it... Yeah, it's hard to put a finger on it. Like, obviously we can't, it's not just one thing and that'll fix it all. I mean, we've all got our ideas, but I really do think we're in the Devon Levan hangover stage.
Certainly.
It was such a big build up, and you've got to understand sometimes, I do suggest sometimes that we just have a month off a year. Because we are so lucky at the moment. I mean, you get what? 5 East versus West. You get 4 King of the Tables. Knuckles Up will have 3 this year. That's 12 events already. Tim Talmadge has 2 with Arm Sports Entertainment. You've got LeRae Jenkins doing his round robins. You got AWC doing 1 or 2 events a year. You got the Arm Wars Iron House and the Dark Card. I'm already up to 19.
Yeah.
Who else is like the United? The Winter Blast is 20. Like I go to Norway. It's
So do you think we've hit critical mass? Because Unknown Arm just said it's lack of growth pains. The sport is stuck in the past. All this pay-per-view stuff makes that obvious. So are we, because we've been riding the wave, right? But now that I kind of think about it in those terms, I'm like, well, it's been a lot of the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? We see
you and I like that with our channel and our show. We're always like, right, okay, we've been doing this for 6-7 months. What do we do now? Let's change it. What do we do? Yeah.
And so I don't know what the next part of it is, but I know that the only way anything is going to change is if somebody who has Engen's ear that is well appreciated actually gives him what he needs to hear instead of what he wants to hear, because I think there's a lot of that going on right now with the amount of brown nosing I've seen going on in the last few days of all of this bullshit. Oy, oy, oy.
It's just, like I said, I'm World Series of Arm Wrestling. I'm all for like fun interviews and calling people out. Like, I want you, John. I'm going to smash you at Knuckles Up. I'm going to take that right arm and I'm going to bury it. And there's no chance you're going to do it. I like shit like that. Don't get me wrong. But, it is hard. It is hard because we're in this it's almost the cash grab era.
Yeah.
We're at the moment. Everyone's starting a YouTube channel. They're getting away with ripping off heaps of content. There's big clickbait. We're very blessed to have 40 live shows a week, so you can choose whatever show you like. You tune in. If it's our show, thank you, fantastic. If it's not, no stress at all. It's there for you if you have to work night shift. Yeah, so it's good like that. But
Justin King, good point. I'll have a counterpoint. He says, how often do major sports have to change? We're seeing more exposure than ever for arm wrestling. Correct. But you look at baseball, you look at hockey, you look at, like, hockey has changed dramatically in the last 20 years. They revamped a ton of their rules. In baseball, they just revamped a whole bunch of rules, especially in pitching. I don't know the whole ins and outs of it, but I'm sure somebody is out there. They're constantly evolving. Look at basketball today, and then look at basketball in the 80s. It's like a different game altogether. Yeah. It's a completely different game. Now, the other part of that, I think, is that arm wrestling hasn't found the best way to be consumed. Way too long, way too boring. Now, I don't think it's boring. I know most of you don't think it's boring to watch people set up because we kind of know what's going on. But the I just forgot where I was going with that whole point of view. God.
I get what you're saying. It's really interesting. I just don't know where to go. For me, I just think there's room for all of us. I think there's enough eyes on the sport to just keep it going. You know what I mean? If you like this promotion over there, go support them. Treat them like they're your favorite team. They're the Golden State Warriors. Oh, no, I like this promotion over there. That's cool. Go support them. They're the Houston Rockets. But don't be that person and go, oh, well, I'm going to support Houston, but I'm going to make sure I dunk on Golden State and they fail. Just enjoy it, have fun.
Let me speak to Roy Lavare too. He says the hater will hate East versus West even more because they will dominate. Okay, so here's my theory on hating East versus West. I don't think anybody hates East versus West because I don't think there's much to hate about East versus West. I think when we talk about hate and dislike, we're talking about Engen because he does ridiculous things to people behind the scenes, and then nobody outside of the behind the scenes believes anyone. But it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out. It will. I'm telling you.
It's been I mean, where are we? 30th, well, it's the 30th April here in Australia. So we're in May tomorrow, and it's already been an exhausting year. It's been a great year.
It's been great. I just want to be clear that I have given criticisms to East versus West. We've both given criticism. We said, hey, you know what? It's kind of boring on the stage. Maybe they should have people up there, to which Engen got mad about. And now he has people up there.
Oh, right? Speaking of being on stage, how's that poor bloke being called fake? The poor guy was just sharing the emotions we all were.
Right. Reaction,
and the poor bloke got called fake. Buddy, if you're watching this, I need more from you. I thought you were fantastic. I don't know the guy's name, but I thought he was fantastic. He was just living in that moment. Devon or Levan were probably his favorite pullers. He's front row. Beautiful. You know what I mean? We'd be the same front row at Mania, or for me, when I sat courtside at the basketball, you just in there. I thought that guy was fantastic.
Well, you want to know why people think it's fake? Because he is exhibiting true emotion without worrying about if people are going to make fun of him or not. I don't think he was worried, but nobody knows what that looks like.
I hope he is front row. Okay, his name's Henry. He was on Arm Historian's channel. I'll have to check it out. He's a smart guy. Henry. Should we get Henry on the show next week?
Beautiful.
Henry, if you're watching, buddy, awesome. Yeah, a lot of people saying he was fake, but, you know, because there's a lot of people, John, that just have hate in their heart. Arm wrestling is fun, guys. It can be super fun. It's made me meet all these awesome people in the chat. It's brought me around the world. My best friend lives in America. And I do a show with John.
Right?
They're two different people. All right. Everyone's favorite time, because I've banged on for way too much. I want to bring some fun to it. So it is a Caption game. This is where we all have fun. If you are new to the show, all we do is we just laugh and enjoy ourselves. We stick a picture up, we put a caption on it. John and I pick out the best ones, and hopefully John and I, as we have in the past, tears streaming down our faces. John's a part of the fart jokes. I'm more for humor, but we have our things, but it's going to be brilliant. Then what happens is we have a leaderboard, and we've got 3 at the top. Little Adam's just snuck in there. With 8. We got Major Mason, Dan Plexman, GB19 on the 6s. Got a whole heap of 5s and 4s. So some people are coming. But also, we do have the absence rule. So I marked down, if you haven't been in the chat, you don't have to play the Caption game, but if you haven't been on one of my shows for 4 weeks.
There you go.
Because I know there's some cheeky stuff going on, then I just take you off the leaderboard. That's okay. If you don't want to be a part of it, that's fine. Join fun. And then, of course, Uncle John's favorite page.
I'm going to really have to talk to Jason Merlot about getting up there when we see him.
When Mario whoops his ass.
Woo!
So that is the caption game. It is going to be fun. For some reason, Roy is winning. Oh, X Monster R just in time. Beaker still number one. Tight race up there. Roy cannot be stopped. That's coming from a previous winner. Our very first, because our two winners are in the chat at the moment. Captain Obvious won the first one, and Unknown Arm won last year.
Right. Past champions.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys,
let's get in there.
You might want to pick up the pace a little bit, because if Roy wins, that kind of cheapens your victories.
Uncle John's like, everyone, come to our show. We have lots of fun. But I'm just going to take a big whopping shit on you all.
Fun for me to shit on. I can't wait till Roy wins and I still shit on him when we hand him the trophy.
Look at this. Sweet.
Ooh.
Oleg is a handsome man. I love Oleg. I've been to a couple of events with Oleg, and he is awesome. JH Pipe Fitting, been a member for 2 years.
Nice.
Royal.
What a dude.
Yours and Roger's match is going to be a banger.
Oh, it's going to be a heater. Hey, I'm going. I got Roger live on Wednesday.
Oh, what time?
So it's going to be early. It's going to be early.
Oh,
yeah, it's going to be like 6 o'clock Central.
Oh, okay.
So same time as what we started here. Yeah.
So 7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern, correct.
Okay, I'm hoping to start an hour earlier Wednesday and have Wayne Withers, BJ Fakakis,
nice,
and Mega Mike.
Sweet.
On the show. Went earlier. Okay, and then I'll link it all to your one.
Beautiful.
There's accusations that Roy's juice to the kills. So,
well, yeah. What kind of juice though? Orange. Probably mango, knowing Roy.
Okay, what do we got? Psst. What kind of product do you use?
That is something 100. This one right underneath it. Where did that go? Cole Sailor. He says, "You got them dude wipes. I need them bad." That is literally something Tim would say to me during the show. 100% accuracy in that.
What are dude wipes?
I think it's for guys that have leaky assholes. And then you know how sometimes, or let's say you had a real spicy dinner, and maybe you got some very spicy farts coming out the next day, and it's creating an uncomfortable situation between your cheeks. You just get a little dude douche in there, and you're on your way.
There you go.
No more itchy rectal burning.
So we got. Dude, lose the earring.
Yeah, except Tim would tell him, "Hey, if you want these chicks, you got to take that earring off." He takes the earring off, and Tim immediately puts one on.
Puts his one on.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, we got whatever Roy said. I need points. What else have we got? Hold my hand.
Hold it.
Schoolboy and Ryan invited you to their wedding. Don't tell your mum.
There's a lot to that. That is one joke I may need to have explained to me.
No. No, John, you get it or you don't. If you don't get it, then you don't find it funny. No more swamp ass. I think that's from the dude wipes.
Yep. He's like, twinsies.
But the thing is, Oleg's doing that. Oh, we've worn the same thing again.
Yeah.
I could see Tim just like walking in real happy that we saw. Oleg, we did it again.
Did you just get done with your shift at Foot Locker too?
Oh my God, with Angela working? What a bitch.
Oh God. I would love to go shoe shopping at Foot Locker and have Tim Talmadge as the guy who's got to measure my feet. He would just be so done with me so quickly.
Oh.
That
would be the best. He goes outside the building again. Grab this bit because someone stole my chin. What?
Oh.
How do you get your chin stolen? What?
Hey. I know we want to have fun around here, but that is also why I have this beard. So let's not be so bullyish around here, okay? Too close.
Well, I got two chins, so you can have one of mine. Whenever I FaceTime mum with the girls, and it was way better when I was bald, I'd always have it down like that, and it looks like just looks like a dick.
Oh God.
You really think my shaved head looks like a roll-on deodorant? Could do. He would lube it up though, Matty.
Yes.
Tim lubes that up. Don't you worry. You get him on a shiny, sweaty day in Arizona.
Oh
he
my
looks like
God.
a roll-on deodorant. He would. When he first puts on sunscreen and it's not fully rubbed in, he would look like a roll-on deodorant.
Oh God.
Oh. He's just like, I love you. I love you. Now, unfortunately, Corey's coming in with like common sense.
Corey's like, all right, I remember this is from, the beginning of the tournament. So
it's running fouls, but it's like if the elbow leaves, but it's only 3 inches off the pad, and then the pads are 10 by 47, and then we start in a ref's grip, but we give them a minute and a half to set up, but then we go into a ref's grip, but all matches start in straps, and they have to wear their hats backwards, earrings on the right side.
Is that right side or correct side?
Careful. Leonard is watching. We might get banned. So my next question is, Tim, who's Leonard? Leonard?
Probably Leonard Harkless. That's the only Leonard I know. But there was so much ban talk over this tournament where this happened. Like that's where a lot of this nonsense got kicked off at. And I don't even know what happened. I haven't talked to Tim.
Oh.
I got to get up to date.
Did he just got raided and they found the tape?
No, I don't know, but Justin King just got my vote.
Okay.
He just...
all right, let me scroll down a bit. The two wits make a full wit. just like real stoner talk. Like in the word "sent," is the S or the C silent? And just like really messing with his brain.
Look, to answer that question, I've been with Tim and Aussie, so we had 3 half-wits, and we certainly did not equal 1 wit.
No chance. We did have fun, though. That was a fun day.
Was a good time. A good time.
All right, we got, if my wife calls you about last night, you know what to say. Is my 2-page. I keep photos of you and use your jawline as a shaving template. I used the rules for soccer on the last match. They're just yellow carding people. Offside. Yeah, they're just like offside. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sure it would work. I'm sure it would work.
Oh, do I strap it on? What does he? Okay. Oh, we've had heaps of these ones. What else? What else have we got? My hair has fallen down into a beard again, hasn't it? Comes in with like a really awkward toupee, and it just.
He doesn't have a receding hairline. He has a traveling hairline.
Mate, look. When it
How
comes
much
to
hair is on your ass?
When it comes to receding hairlines, I need to. I'll keep quiet. You don't know what a Z job is? You can't.
And the reason I laugh so much at that is that Tim Talmadge 100% knows what a Z job is. I don't know what it is because I can't afford it, but Tim definitely knows what it is.
Oh, no. Whatever you do, don't watch Jack Ward's live streams. Get in line, Drew. There's about 15 other channels deep. I count to 3 and say go.
You say go.
Oh!
What if that's what it was? It was like the down ref counted to 3, and then the head ref would go. What?
Go. Oh, what else have we got? Did you know that your name backwards is Jello?
Oh my god!
I can see some real stoner thoughts like they're making a Mission Impossible 8. Is it that impossible?
Whew, okay, yeah, let's calm down a little bit. I'm getting
Roy. Do you know what a fucking running foul is? But it's not running fouls though. I think that's what would make it if it wasn't.
East versus West doesn't have rules written down. Come on.
I think you should frost your tips. Oh man, I used to do that all the time.
Whoa, hey.
Did you hear Aussie say?
See, that right there.
That's a good callback.
That encapsulates the entire reason I even do this show. That's the only reason I'm even here, is so that not only can I make fun of Jake Ward, but that people can continue to make fun of him many days after the original joke happened.
Oh. All righty. I think I've got 4 because you've got to go in a minute, John. So we'll just make sure we got 4. Tim says, I'm literally dying. My stomach hurts so bad. Worst part is so much of this is true.
This is a good one.
So this is docking.
Oh, God.
I hate girls arm wrestling. It's icky. Look at this one. And that is how babies are made. No, don't apologize, Mitch. I'll take you off the list.
Rub it in, Mitch. Rub it in harder.
Hey. Yeah, my dog's really named Zeus. What's wrong with that? It's a sick name for a dog. It's better than Wally. Fun fact, in Australia, it's actually called Where's Wally, not Where's Waldo.
What?
I don't know why they changed it.
Probably to appeal to the criminal element.
This doesn't make sense. Help me out. Help me out. How do you get down from an elephant? You don't. You get down from a goose. I don't get it, Roy.
How do you get
down? I swear it's zigzag.
Like, yeah. So is this your Waldo, your Wally? Where's Wally? Is that your zigzag?
No. You thought it was zigzag.
I know. The zigzag for me, I don't believe that it's Wally.
I like this one. Is it Rambo 2 or Rambo First Blood Part 2?
Don't get me started, okay? There are a few things in this world that you do not want to launch on this show because it will be long and boring.
Hold the fort down. I have to get a plumpkin real fast. What's a plumpkin? Is that a DJ thing?
It's probably in the dictionary right next to skin flute.
No. Agreed. No more points for Roy.
I see with Roy trying to break the fourth wall here, I'm almost ready to subtract a point from him.
He's trying too hard. Well, we got 4.
You're not Deadpool, Roy.
We've got 4, and I might leave it up in a moment. So 120 odd votes, and it went to 52% Schoolboy, I believe.
Well, that's close. That means it's a good match. Whether the outcome is one-sided or not doesn't really matter because the lead up is what matters. And if in the eyes of the public, it's a close match, Bob's your uncle.
What kind of prods you use? Just trying to fit them all in. Rick with lose the hearing. Oh, ear ring. Then we had Mitch Hatfield. Grown beard, stolen chin. So I can't put your full comments in here, guys. It won't let me. And then unknown arm. Did you? Yeah. Aussie say, oh, it's not going to fit. Oh, just. Okay. Oh. Think next time, Roy. You're frazzled. Roy, you've commented 72 times. You get 2 tries. Max perfect, sir.
You know what?
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Bit too late, Alexander, but that was a good one.
You know, as much as I would, what's happening now, I believe, Roy is in the hunt for the championship, right? But in doing so, he may actually create a Roddy Piper, Mr. Perfect scenario where he doesn't need the title. He may not need it. He may transcend. He may transcend the game.
Yes.
I hate this guy, and that's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow. People think I've lost the Shaq sometimes. Mixing him up with Ed Carnegie.
That is brutal. That's the worst one.
That one just hurts. Wow, that hurts me. Poor Tim.
That was dirty. Woo, dirty.
I'm over with or without a belt. I love it, Roy.
My goal is to just bring a bigger shovel every week. To bury Roy one way or another.
Yeah. Roy thought he was bigger than the game. That's just what happens.
It was me all along, Austin.
We'll keep getting there. Oh, guys, just quickly, unfortunately, for those that bought Series 2 of the trading cards, why, Matt Connolly, are you explaining what a Z job is?
Hey, out of all the people in this chat, Matt Connolly is definitely the one that would know what a Z job is.
And what? No, but it bothers me because he's Australian as well. Now there's one Australian in the chat, and now he's just making us either look like we're all mega rich or we just love Z drop.
Yay.
So quickly, it came to my attention that I will have to give refunds for the people that bought the trading cards early. So I will be issuing refunds because I just need to find out, where do I start? I found out that if you are under contract with Core Sports, they own like all your likenesses and images and things like that. So you can't make any merchandise regarding them. So the athletes and I had miscommunication when we were speaking about the trading cards and things like that. Unfortunately, I've spent all the money in being printed. So in a couple of weeks, they will all be here, but that's okay. We'll work out what to do moving forward. And I'll find out what athletes we can use, and then might be a reduced pack for a reduced price, or we just might have to hold on to them. And I might just invest money and just continue making trading cards. Then when we are able to sell them, we've got 6-7 sets worth. So
pro tip for all you arm wrestlers out there, make sure that you don't sign your likeness rights away if you sign a contract.
But shout out to all the athletes for wanting to be involved. We might, like I might hit up some other athletes to get some other cards being made. But either way, it's not a big deal. I'm lucky Mrs. Aussie Armwrestler is like, that's okay. You know, these things happen. And it was the same. It's fine. I think it's fine.
You know, what this really does, it really clears something up that, you know, we've wanted to do for a long time, and now we have the room to do it. We can do the Uncle Jon nude card.
We can do the Uncle Jon nude card. Let's not go making accusations, guys, because a lot of people are already wrong in the chat. I've had and this is why I like to keep the private conversations. The only reason I'm making it relatively public is if people are like, well, where are the cards? So let's not make a mountain out of a molehill, guys. It is 100% totally fine. It'll all get worked out in the end. Shit, still got the Uncle Jon and Aussie Armwrestler double card signed and the fusion card. We might just sell those cards. You never know, because I can always make more when we get into the packs. So
maybe we should get into dude wipes instead.
We could do that.
Arm wipes. Yeah.
I can dig it. Yeah. But yeah, it's so guys, it's all okay, but it was just more if people are like, how come we haven't seen any of the cards, or why aren't they on your website? It's okay, guys. That's all. I get it from both sides of the table. Yeah, it's more than okay. But anyway, the metal. He's in here. He's behold, for the metal hath cometh unto thee. Going to be hanging and banging, slinging and slanging, swinging noobs and creaming noobs. I wonder, metal. I wonder if the metal watches from the start and he spends an hour trying to think of something, or does he just come in and go bang? And get it done there with his.
All I
clever
know is that I wasn't aware that moobs was a term for what that is. Overdeveloped breasts on a man caused by excess weight or lack of exercise.
Well, call me. I've got moobs. I've got moobs. Moobs, man, boobs. And I'll tell you, my new podcast is going pretty well.
Nice.
My sports one.
Doing a little footy.
Yeah, we're smashing eggs. Hang on, I'll get the Instagram page up. I'll see if I can get it up on the computer.
Oh, hey, I'm going to be in trouble. I got to go.
Oh, yeah, you got to go. That's right. You run off, John.
All right. See you later, everybody.
See you, mate. I don't think I can on my computer as John goes. Oh, switch. No. That's okay. But thank you for that. So, yeah, Aussie Rules footy. I've got a show called The Dirty Mongrel Punt. An Instagram page and everything. I'm smashing eggs on players' heads and water balloons. The Dirty Mongrel Punt. Here we go. Stream zone. Here's episode 2. But if you literally where to go? Okay, so it's copy. Okay. And if you go to I'll put that in there. Love the footy. Yeah, it's a new show. Or I do put a lot of the highlights on either if you're on Facebook, I've got a Facebook page there, or if you've got a Instagram page, got an Instagram page there as well. It's just all a bit of fun. So, any Q&As quickly, guys, because Uncle Jon had to go. He's got a bit going on behind the scenes. We spoke about Ryan and Schoolboy. Knuckles Up. We're going to do a Knuckles Up prediction show next week. Hopefully, I'll have what's it called? Mega Mike, BJ Fakakis, and Wayne Withers on the show. Just waiting for all them to apologise. And then hopefully either Friday night or Saturday night, I'll have Mario Tambakis and Jason Merlot. It's going to be great. My prediction, I'm always picking Uncle Jon. Yeah. I'm always picking Uncle Jon. Easy. 3-0, 10-0. Oh, we forgot to see why John. Travis's return opponent. That's right. Yeah, I'm not sure who it is or who it will be. Who would you like it to be? There's some pretty good matches coming up. I mean, if you look at Knuckles Up, King of the Table, East versus West. There's some good matches. There is some good match. Okay, would you like to place a small wager? Okay. Yes. Will you be at Knuckles Up again, Metal? Will you be at Knuckles Up? Let me know. So, okay, you'll be at Knuckles Up. Should we just do, what do you want to do? A couple of beers? 6 beers or something? I'm just trying to think. Or just a beer, if we can buy a beer at the venue. Do you want to do that? Or do you want to do like a $5 bet? Yeah, but I'll definitely do a fun little wager. I to be honest, I haven't been training, Rick. I haven't been to my club in like 3 weeks because Monday and Tuesday nights I've got stuff to do with the foot. So let me explain my week. So Monday morning my time, I usually do a show after the fix. Then I've got some voiceover work. Then I've got to drive 40 minutes to a studio to do a footy show. Maximum Bang Monday now. Then I have some time with the family. And then I go to Tuesday night. I go to one of the club's training sessions to get some content for the footy show. Wednesday morning, I'm out all day from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. Australian time. And then I've got to do, and then Wednesday night I'm supposed to be training, but I'm already away Monday, Tuesday, Thursday night. I'm out all day Saturday and Sunday because of the footy and or arm wrestling. So something at the moment just had to give up, and it had to be, unfortunately, unfortunately this. Arm wrestling training. I still go to the gym, but that's about it. Uncle Jon wins, says Rob Vigent. Are you making the drive down to Knuckles Up, buddy? We're going to hang out again. I've got some stories for you, mate. Have I got some stories for you? But yeah, I think Uncle Jon wins. But will you be coming down for the drive and hang out? A free meal. Well, I don't think we'll be having dinner together, and then I leave on the Sunday, but I'll definitely buy a couple of drinks. Yeah, but I will buy a couple of drinks if Roger beats John. We'll get to Travis in a moment. Will you try and interview the American pullers before East versus West 14? Yeah, so the way I try and do it, Slamerican Top Roll, that's a cool name. The way I try and do it is, so like Knuckles Up is coming up. So I try and get all the Knuckles Up athletes. And then from Knuckles Up to King of the Table, I'll try and get the King of the Table athletes coming up. So I try and get the athletes, unless a rare person like a Devon or Levan say, hey, I want to come on the show with Travis Bagent, you get them on the show. Or if they want to talk about the upcoming events. But that's how I try and work. Like, we're all interested in Devon and Levan, so we spoke about Devon and Levan. Knuckles Up is coming up, so I'm going to try and speak about heaps of Knuckles Up. So when the event in Florida happens, which I hope thousands of you turn up in droves, that's when I will, that's when I'll try and get a whole heap of them on the show. What else have we got? Or the loser gets a full blast Indian sunburn. Well, please do, mate. You know you'll have fun. You better come down. I'll get shitty color commentary. That's okay. You can join whoever's on commentary with me. It'll be fun. Or join the halftime show. I'll see you there, Rob. I will see you there. Okay. What else have we got? So Travis versus Fareed Osmani, Matt Mars, Dave Chafee. Well, it won't be Matt or Dave or Frank Lamparelli. Could be Frank Lamparelli. Travis versus Bordelado. Jake giving up on arm. I haven't given up. I just haven't been for a few weeks. I just haven't been for a few weeks. As Jason says, 3 weeks. You act like you have a newborn kid at home or something. 2 under 2, I have found a lot more time consuming than I thought it would be. And I love it. Like I said earlier on the show, today is the 4-year anniversary of the doctors telling my wife she would make it through the night. So if you're wondering why I was a little bit fired up and a bit pissed off, then you'll understand why. I just don't get to catch lives very so often, so I wanted to get ahead and ask now. Thanks, Ozzy. Yeah, whenever I love interviewing the athletes. I like my style of interviewing. I get the same rush doing live shows, interviewing the athletes and commentating. I get that same rush as competing. This is just a newfound love in my life. So when you guys are on the table and I'm able to do my best to explain and get you excited for it, that's my rush. Now, I know I'm not everyone's favorite cup of tea, but that is okay. I'm doing like I said, with a footy show I'm smashing water balloons and eggs on people's heads. It's just all about laugh. I got a guy last night to recreate his winning goal by using my daughter's toys. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Thank you very much, Captain Obvious. She is the best. So Travis match. Who can we? Let me just have a look, because I still think Travis is the real deal. So, Fareed Osmanli, So what you've got to understand with matches like this, like your Arse and Lilievs and things like that, unless he is taking on another legend, he has to have a layup. He has to win to keep, so if you put Travis, say, against the top 10 guy and you give him Zarenov, Rivas, Lutudze, just try and think who's in my top 10. And Travis doesn't win, well, then we've lost Travis. You need to give these guys a couple of layups so they stay in the sport. Now, you can also make the argument, we'll go them up against the top 10 and see if they stay motivated because they know how far off they are in the top 10. But ego is a wonderful thing. I'd love to see Leonidas on your show. Give me 2 seconds. Metal. Let's go here. There. There. Notice. I'm messaging his coach right now to chat about his win at East versus West. Can you help me with that? No stress. If he doesn't want to. There you go. So I've just messaged. Okay. Yeah, okay. Corey thinks he won't put in. He won't put in again. Travis versus Wagner. Thank you for the super chat again, Slamerican. Rivers, Las Vegas. I think that sounds cool. Yeah, I'm excited that Travis is coming back on the table. So Travis is going to be great. Leonidas versus Derek. I don't know. I just want to know, because Derek and Larry Wheel sometimes train together. And if Larry is giving Derek difficulty, then yeah. So you'll see Zarenov at King of the Table. Georgi Zarenov is pulling Rivas at King of the Table. So that'll solidify who goes in my top 10. Yeah. So that'll be great. That'll be good matches there. I'm just trying to think what else is coming up on the show. So hopefully we have heaps of knuckles up athletes. Then I will try and make sure. Uncle Jon and I might go live from Times Square Thursday night next week. That would be cool. John and I just walking around Times Square. I'll ask Mrs. Aussie Armwrestler if I can go to Times Square, because I've held off going from Times Square whilst I've been at Knuckles Up, because that was where Mrs. Aussie and I went on our honeymoon, and I always wanted to be with her next time we went back. So I'll have a chat with her. But yeah, I am looking forward to Travis Bagent's comeback. Of course I am. I'm a huge fan of Travis Bagent. He was on the show right before East versus West. I'm a huge fan of Ryan Bowen versus Schoolboy. I'm glad they've agreed to a match finally, and I cannot wait for all that to come on board. I'm very happy that Knuckles Up is happening next week. I think they've got 8 matches on the card. So hopefully I can get as many people. If not, I'll do some little interviews with a few of them. The main event, Roy, is Kamil Jablonski versus Miritar Aslanov. So the link to the pay-per-view is in the chat. So let me share the screen and then we can wrap up the show. Share screen. Should have shared the dirty mongrel punt. But you guys aren't really into Aussie Rules footy. So, yeah, so you've got, the matches. As you can see, they're all lined up. BJ versus Minder's going to be fun. Tom versus Beck will be a hook battle. We've got Japan versus Korea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches there. Then you've got Uncle Jon and Roger. And then you've got Mega Mike and Wayne Withers. Yeah, I hope it's that. That's the match that I want. Travis and Alexi. That's what I hope. I hope when we rock and roll and Travis announces his opponent, I hope that it's against Alexi Voivoda. I really do. That's if I had to pick one, it would be that one. I'll be commentating at Knuckles Up. Can't wait to get there and hang out. I mean, Mario Tambakis is my boy. Always love hanging out with Minder and Tom. BJ's always good fun. Jason Merlot's a stud. Camille's awesome. And then it'll be great to meet new people. Like I haven't met the girls. I believe it's Danielle and Nadia. I haven't met them. So, and the crew at Knuckles Up it's just chill. It's easygoing. They're very professional. All the athletes enjoy it. You're well fed. Yeah, it is brilliant. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up the show there. Love you all. Thank you all so much for joining Maximum Mag Monday. We're going to keep going stronger and stronger and hopefully continue to build the fan base. I am loving everything in my life at the moment. And that includes you guys that watch the show each and every week. Just, if you're someone that watches because you don't like me anymore and you just want to make sure other people don't watch, or you're one of those channels that are just watching to make sure I slip up or say something wrong, that's okay, guys. Just hope you have something fun happen in your day today. Hope you had a laugh during the Caption game. More importantly, for those that support the show, thank you all so much for being Dead Set Legends. It's going to be awesome. I'll see you very, very soon when I have hopefully a lot of the Knuckles Up athletes on the show. See you, legends!